Hi everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. This is that eclectic collection I mentioned in some of the, I believe it was the Silver Age comic videos where I had purchased an eclectic group of stuff, and this is it. Just a couple of caveats here. This is not stuff I typically deal with. I bought this. The situation is that a buddy of mine I've known over 20 years was in a bit of a jam. His wife passed away unexpectedly, and just trying to help him out a little bit as best I can. So what I'm saying is, if you're coming after me with a bunch of salt and pepper shakers and 90s Barbies in the boxes, I'm just not your guy. So this is very unusual. Especially with the pottery and the china here. That's something I just usually avoid like the plague. But I wanted to help them out a little bit. I don't think there's anything super rare here, but I have to plead almost total ignorance on a lot of this stuff. So if anybody sees something wow or can help me out or has advice, please let me know. 99.9% of this is going to end up in my antique mall booth. That's the Brass Armadillo here in Des Moines. Probably not. Boy, you might not even make it there in time for Thanksgiving. But anyway, let's go through it quick. There's some interesting and fun pieces in here. Again, pardon my ignorance, because it's not my jam, and I don't have a lot of experience with this. I'm going to start off with probably the oldest piece, authentic piece, and this is from, well, I don't know what it from exactly, if it's the Coronation. Yeah, Coronation of QE2, and it's just a little tin, and you can see it's got some, you know, paint rubbing and stuff, but not in bad shape. I don't think it's worth a lot of money. I've not looked it up yet. If that's a wow piece, I don't know it, but I don't think it is. I've had a little bit of other Coronation pieces, a few of them, and they do well. They do sell, but I never really high dollar. This is kind of a neat piece. Betsy Ross T. It's a bank. Now this tag was on here. It says rare. I think that's the dealer number 45, or maybe it's $45, I guess it is. Anyway, I'm not sure. I have no idea what it's worth. It does appear to be in really fantastic condition though, and it's not a repop. It is the real deal. So that's kind of neat. If anybody knows anything about that, let me know. This is pretty common. Something that when they were still running live farm auctions, I'd buy a group of stuff and get a lot of Calumet tins, Prince Albert and the tobacco tins, stuff like that. So not valuable. I don't know, I used to sell them $5 to $10 depending on condition. I don't know if they still really sell or not. I'm going to go through something I am a little more familiar with. A little Tonka dump truck. And, you know, fairly nice shape. Older piece, 60s or 70s, probably 70s I'm thinking. Move him out of the way. And then the orange Tonka van. I think I had a blue one of these, or aqua, or maybe it was a greenish kind of van. I don't know. I had one as a kid like that, so it was kind of fun to see that. I got to move this stuff out of the way. I got a really crowded table, as you can tell. I'm still on break from going through that Silver Age comic collection. There's still plenty of unaired videos though, so it's going to be a little bit out of order because I'm going to put this one in between some of the comic videos. And another little Tonka transport, again, no cars, much smaller than the other ones. Well, I shouldn't say that, so you haven't seen that. So I've got more of these larger Tonka transports in that fire truck video, and I shot the last fire truck video and there's no sound. My sound went away. And I put the stuff back in storage, so now I got to dig it all out and reshoot it. So I apologize. I will finally get it finished up and redo it for a second time. It's just going to take me a while now. It'll be probably well after Thanksgiving by the time you see the end of that Labor Day fire truck sale or purchase. Nice little, you can see it's got some issues, but should still sell. A little cement mixer there. And here's one I didn't get in the first fire truck batch. It's the same person I bought the fire truck collection from. Just a cheap little plastic dime store deal. I don't know if there's any, it might have been something. Yeah, it must have been a little plastic letter on top that's missing. Okay, now I'm not even sure where to start. Let's start over here. Some salt and pepper shakers, old squirt pop bottles, or if you're outside the Midwest, soda bottles. And nice shape. I don't know what year they are. I have no idea what I'm doing with this stuff. Don't know if they're worth anything or not, but it's got some advertising, so I thought it was kind of cool, you know. And here's another set. These are Danish. Piber and Salt, Dansk. You can see it down there at the bottom. That's Denmark. And those are wood. And I don't think any of these have been used, so I don't think they ever had anything, whoops, ever had anything in them, but I'm not entirely sure. They might have just been cleaned up. I'm hoping these are worth a little something. Some cores. It looks like it's their older logo, so I'm guessing what, 80s maybe? I don't think it's the 70s. Maybe it is. Not sure on that. Again, I'm kind of flying blind on this stuff. Got a couple of sets of these. These are plastic ones. I think they are older, but tell you what, I don't think they're worth a ton. Made in USA, so yeah, they're probably a little older. Got some wear on them. So again, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Here's the other set. So I had two sets of these salt and pepper shakers. Those have the little caps on the bottom, which I don't know if that's important or not. I don't think too many people actually use these anymore. This is a newer set. I was told, somebody told me it looked like maybe something out of Walmart or Target or something. Definitely not an old set, repop stuff on that. And then I've got these. These are a little older, I think. I'm not sure. Condition's decent on them. And when I say older, I don't know. Again, 80s, early 90s, I don't know. I don't know on that. Some advertising pieces. These are old. I've dealt with them because I have deal with a little bit of gas, oil, and advertising stuff. So we got some fill gas, little propane tank, salt and pepper shakers. I believe that was Phillips 66. And then I've got Skell gas, which looks like, I don't know, little oxy-acetylene tanks. And that's from Nichols, Iowa, which I have never heard of Nichols, Iowa. I've got to look that up. Chown Appliances, Plumbing and Heating, Nichols, Iowa. Phone 88, so you know it's old when you got that. Still had the switchboard era and stuff. So that one's kind of interesting. Again, I don't think it's anything super rare or valuable. This is just kind of cute. People do buy like little animal stuff. It's got the salt and pepper shakers inside there. Very cheap plastic. Definitely an older piece. No idea on the manufacturer. It was unmarked. And these are always popular around these parts. When you're in the #1 pork producing state in United States, cows, pigs, chickens, anything that you might find around here on a farm is pretty popular. Again, they're new. I can tell you that right now. They might even be very, very new. I'm thinking on that within the last 10 years maybe. And let me see, I gotta switch sides here to get to the rest of the salt and pepper shakers. Not a whole lot of those left. This was kind of nifty. Ames, Iowa, just up the road from me, about 20 minutes north. Just again, old tourist souvenir kind of salt and pepper shakers. I thought at first it had the university, but I think it's just a generic generic scene with some trees, and they just basically just printed the name of the town over them, is my guess. And I gotta reach these here, hopefully without knocking anything over. Okay, so I've got souvenir from Spokane, Washington. and kind of a, I don't know what you call them, head vase kind of thing. Made in Japan, so again, probably a little older, but I don't think they got a ton of value. And I'm guessing these are Mexican. Oh, yeah, there it is in the bottom there. I saw it. I thought it was on there somewhere. Must be souvenirs from Mexico. Wooden salt and pepper shakers again. Just like the ones from Denmark, I guess it was. Those were wooden ones too. So I'm going to go through some, well, let's get this over with. No idea what I'm doing here. Noritake by Steubenville, or no, that's Horizon, sorry. Maybe it was one of the other pieces. Well, maybe I didn't get it. I thought I had a Noritake piece, but maybe I don't. Here's the reason I bought it, though. It's got the chickens on the front, and I do get quite a few chicken collectors, you know, knick-knack collectors with the animals on them. It seems to be in good shape. So again, I don't think it's very valuable. Now I'm wondering what I did with the Noritake piece if I lost it, which is very possible. And we've got a little pig pourer here, unmarked. Again, you know, not perfect shape, a little crazing on the glaze, but just kind of a fun piece. Might be hand painted, not sure on that. Made in Japan. Again, kind of that head vase thing. Decent condition. That's all I can tell you. I know nothing about this stuff. Way outside my element here. Another made in Japan little head cup. I don't know if they were actually just for decoration or people used them. I'm guessing it was just more of a decorator piece on this. Here's some Fiestaware. I know nothing about this. It says Fiesta Disc Juice Pitcher Pink 1980s. Has a $50 price tag on it. I'm guessing that was on there when they purchased it. I really don't know. No idea if it's even worth anywhere near that. Kind of a neat color. Here's another Fiesta. There's no sticker, so I don't know anything else about it. If that's an older piece or how old a piece it is. Neat color though. I do kind of like the color on that one. And this is one of my favorite colored ones. I really like that dark plum purple. That's actually a really pretty color on that. If anybody's got any knowledge of it, give me a holler, because I got nothing. Picked up a little Winnie the Pooh tin. I think what I'm going to do, my wife's a Winnie the Pooh fan. Well, I am too, for that matter. I think I'm going to put like some little, yeah, it's not old. Pretty clean though. So I think I'm going to put a little candy or a little Christmas gift in there and give it to her in the tin instead of wrapping it up. Let's see, what is that, shortbread? I don't see well, there's a date on there or not. I'm guessing what, 80s, 90s? Probably 90s. Don't know. Anyway, so I'll probably do that with the tin there. So now it gets, well, wait, let me do these. Oh, I dropped them. I don't know, kind of an old twist on the elf on the shelf thing, just some ceramic made in Japan, Christmas elves. Again, no idea. I doubt they're worth much. I just thought with the Christmas coming up, maybe somebody would be interested. That's what I'm hoping. And I think this is the last of the ceramic stuff here, which is just I assume a planter. I don't know. Elf on a elf shoe. I didn't see any markings on it. I think it's an older piece, but again, I have no idea what to even call that thing. Not a clue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to clear this stuff out, and I'm going to move some other stuff in here. Okay, so I got everything reset here, and this is what I was talking about in the first part of the video when I said something about Barbie dolls and not calling me. I have a lot of dolls. they just kind of come with the territory. I do not seek them out. The Monster High dolls, and I'll show them to you in just a sec up close, actually are pretty good. I did just a little research on these. I know some of the Monster High and some of the Bratz dolls can be pretty valuable. You know, compared to the Barbie stuff in particular. Looks like that might be the case here, but I'm going to start out here and work my way back towards them. So, you know, again, a lot of Barbie stuff. At least it's new in the box, which, you know, it's still not, I don't think any of this is big money, man. Some of these weren't even bringing 10 bucks on eBay. And I don't normally sell these on eBay that much, but I probably will, just because I do not have room in my antique mall booth, thanks to that fire truck collection and some other toys. These I just don't have room to get in right now. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might put a few in. I've got pegboard in the antique mall. If you follow it on Facebook, you know, every time I restock, I shoot pics and send them on put them on Facebook so you can see what's new in the booth. So I might be able to put some of these that have the hangers and find some room for those. Christmas is coming, so you know, I think these are all probably fairly low cost items, so you know, it'll be an affordable gift if anybody's into them. And they are older, 2000s, late 90s, I think, on most of these. Oh, there it is. And there's, is that Anna? Yep, that's Anna on that one. Here's another line that a little bit hit or miss, but this Ever After, which I am not familiar with. I see it was on Netflix. Not familiar with it really, but some of those actually are pretty collectible. I don't think it's any of them I have, to be honest with you. I only had, I think, these 3. So yeah, I don't think there's anything too exciting in that group. Here's probably the best stuff, and this is the real deal. So that's an original Mego Mr. Sky. You can see I got to clean it up. There's plenty of dust on there, and I was going to find the year on that. Was it 70? Shoot! Oh, there it is. 74. 1974 is the copyright date on that one. Cards actually not bad on it. Here's one. It's still mint on card, but as you can see, the card is, it's really rough, but it is the real deal. 1984, and it's Paplu, which I don't think is one of the higher priced ones. And here's the Mego. It's not as good as Scotty. You can see the blister got crunched, a couple of spots cracked down there, but she's still mint on card, and you're talking on going what, 40 plus years old. And you can see I got to clean that one yet. So I think that's the best pieces out of the whole collection, to be honest with you. And I'm going to reach across here and bring these up. I've never seen this line before. Forces of Destiny, that's Ray, of course. And what was the date on this? They weren't super old, 2016 on that. I haven't looked these up yet. I don't know if there's anyone that's going to be valuable. I got a feeling it might be Sabine. You know, especially with the Ahsoka show and things like that coming out. So I don't know. Maybe that one's got some hope. Obi-Wan. And here's a what is it? Jyn Erso on that one. So kind of a couple of unusual characters you don't see in a lot of figures or dolls. So those might have a little something. I honestly do not know. Here's a Barbie for President 2000. I got to tell you, when I first saw it, I thought it was a Hillary Clinton doll. No, that wasn't a cheap shot or anything. It just looked like when Hillary was running, she wore a lot of those blue suits and blue jumpers. So I thought that was it. White House Project. I don't know. I don't think it was super valuable again. I'm going to go up to these. And just got some Dollar General stuff. I gotta tell you, I don't know what to do with them. I don't think there's really really any value there for a lot of this. And this size stuff doesn't seem to be collected a lot. I do have some official Barbie, you know, in this size. And I think these are probably not super old. 2014 on that one. And let's see, on the pink one, I'm not seeing a date right now, 2001 on that one. So I don't know, there might be a few collectors. I got a Christmas one here that might be okay. That might end up in the antique mall on a hook. It's small enough. It's got, well, it's got what's left of one on there. Here's another little fashionistas, just the bust, you know, on that one. And I've got one more, camping fun of these small ones. So I don't know. Again, I usually don't get those little ones. Here's a couple of loose Monster High dolls, and I don't know who they are. I'm not even going to pretend. I've got those, and I've got just, I may have more of these, but I've got some of the accessories. I don't know if they actually go with these dolls or different ones. I have to figure that out yet. That's kind of a pain when they're loose like that. This seems to be where there is some collector value from what I can tell. There's well, it seems to depend on the character, and there's several dolls per character that I noticed. But these seem to have something going for them here. I don't know if I'll put these in the antique mall. The hooks are kind of messed up on them, so I can't really display them well, and I don't want them to get beat up. So those might not make the antique mall. I might have to do those online. There's another one. I might. It's got the hooks. I might be able to put that on the pegboard. We'll see. Here's another one, Laguna Blue. Might be able to put her up on the pegboard in the booth. And the last, well, not the last couple pieces, just the last couple pieces here. This came with it. Again, it's another Dollar General piece, older piece. Needs some cleaning. Did not get it to work, so I'm sure the batteries are dead. It's kind of a neat little, you know, space-based toy. Again, no value that I'm aware of. And got this shell truck. I don't know anything about this. I've never had one of these. I guess in maybe 70s. Somebody watching this might have a little more knowledge than I do. I picked it up because it was gas and oil again. And I think what you're supposed to do, because this moves up. What does it say? Oh, made in Germany. Huh, interesting. You take this off, I guess, and don't drop it like I just did. You fill it with water, and then I guess you pretend you're filling the whatever with fuel, and you take that down, and then it comes out. So the hose is cracked. I don't want to mess with it too much. It was kind of got pinched in there, so it cracked along that. And I don't really, you know, there's really nothing else on here tells me what it might be. So if anybody knows, give me a shout on that. Appreciate it. So one more time, I'm going to pause this and set up what's left of this collection, and we'll get right back to it. Okay, so here is the last batch of this stuff from the eclectic collection. It's pretty much loose Barbies, but I think there's some maybe some of that Ever After stuff in here. I think the two Monster High dolls I pulled out were the only two loose ones I could find. I think there's some Frozen figures in here. Lots of Barbies. Oh, that's interesting. Definitely not a, oh, I don't know that was on there. Some type of old necklace there. But I don't know. I don't know what I got. The problem is, you know, when you got a bunch of loose dolls and the accessories are in the bottom of the box, you can, oh, that must be Belle. You can sort them out well enough, but it takes so much time to do it. And I usually don't. I don't know really what I'm going to do with these. If I'm going to throw it on a consignment auction. Oop, sorry, ma'am. Throw it on a consignment auction, an auction gang. and put them up and let them split it up. I just don't know. They're not in super bad shapes, and I don't think any of them are really old. I think, again, it's 90s on up for the vast majority of these. 90s and maybe early to mid, you know, maybe up to 2015, 2012 or so. I really don't know. If anybody's got any advice on this, you know, let me know. Is that Pocahontas? I can't remember his name. I don't know. Clan of the Cave Bear? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Couldn't tell you. Let me see. Nurse ones, the nurse stuff, doctor stuff usually does have a little bit of a market. You know, these things are barely worth anything in the box though, so loose, I just, you know, a couple of bucks a piece, maybe $5 if it's got all the accessories. Kind of neat. That one's a little dusty, so you know there's some cleaning involved. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. They all came together, and we're not done yet. This is a big. Whoop, there we go. There. Okay. Get the hair out of the face. Let's see here. I didn't see too many character dolls. I guess I recognize. Contrary to popular belief, I guess I don't play with dolls, right? And let's see. If these were older, I'd have a fighting chance, because I have sold and do buy like the 70s and older stuff. So, you know, Malibu, Barbie, and all those, the original ones. But this new stuff, I just do not follow, and I really don't buy it very often. And I'm just going to show you what's left here. There's just a bunch of that small stuff. I don't know if it's Dollar General stuff maybe. There's an Olaf in there, I guess, kind of thing. But that's all in that one. And we got one more smaller box here with a few more in it. Whoop. Oh, that's Ariel. There's it's a wedding dress Barbie, but she's pretty rough. I don't know if that's a princess or a wedding dress. Looks like maybe another wedding dress. But they're good dolls, you know. If you got some young kids want to play with dolls, these are the ones to get. You can't really hurt them at this point. On there. Oh, that was creepy. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, that is really creepy now. Okay, assume that's the gymnast Barbie with the broken neck. Yikes. Is that Pocahontas? Yeah, that was Pocahontas. So that other guy must have been the one Pocahontas character. Ooh. Ken's had a rough night. I got to get him cleaned up. I don't know what that is on there. Let me see. Nothing. Got some accessories. I got these. They're still brand new. Can't tell you if anybody cares or not. I'll show them to you. They're the old cassette tapes. Brand new, never used, still factory sealed. Is it live or is it Memorex? And does anybody really care? I don't know. If anybody thinks these are valuable, let me know, because I'm not one of them. And I'm just gonna show you in the bottom there of the box. There's some looks like shoes and stuff in that one, and that's it. So that's the eclectic collection. Oh, McDonald's Barbie. Yeah, I assume it's the kids meal one giveaway. Eclectic collection on there. If anybody wants to help me out and tell me if anything's worth anything, much appreciated on that. That's it for now. Check out our other videos, and thanks for watching.